What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm Lonnie Latte with the Hip Hop 30 News. Get in here. We're going to talk about some great news today. We've got some good stories. So let's get right to it. The singer Kelis was asleep in the back of her RV when the driver slid off the road Sunday. She and her crew were stranded on the side of the road. She entertained herself by showing off her leopard bodysuit on Instagram. She called it an episode of disaster fashion. She also added a little advertisement for her brain food powder that can be put inside your power shake. Kelis is known for her songs Bossy and Milkshake. She certainly is not the type to be stranded on the side of the road, but she made the best of it. Kelis said, if only the driver had been taking this, and she referred to her brain food. She said, perhaps I wouldn't be on the side of the road. The police drove by to check on them. Now make sure you stop by her Instagram for her new fashions that she advertises at Kelis on Instagram, and go to bountiful.com for her wellness products. Yes, that's what's up, Kelis. You remember that song? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Yeah, I love that song. It's better than yours. Yeah, I could teach you, but I have to charge. La, 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 la. Yeah, I love that song. Okay, I'm getting too into it, and I'm not Kelis. I don't sing like her. I'm going to let her sing that song. And Fawcett, I'm the one that spit on the track. That's what's up. So, all right. So make sure you support her. Go find her wellness products at bountiful.com and check her out on Instagram. In other news, this is surprising right here. This is great news. I got two things I want to say about Snoop Dogg real quick, and then I'm going to get on to the next story. Snoop Dogg took to Instagram to celebrate the Doggy Style 30th anniversary vinyl edition. That's an album, if you don't know, for the new kids. It's the big round black disc with the hole in the middle. You put on a record player, you have to buy a record player to play it. All right. It has every song on it from the original album, including G's Up, H's Down. The Doggy Style album was originally the debut album by Snoop Doggy Dogg. Also, Snoop Dogg just broke his silence today about quitting smoking. Snoop posted on Instagram a few days ago that he stopped smoking and he wanted to have some privacy around the issue. Snoop just released an ad on Instagram stating that he stopped smoking. He's done with smoke. He's gone smokeless. So he has the solo stove fixed pot, which took out the smoke. He said, no more letting your clothes smell like sticky, icky. He's got the solo stove fixed pot. That's what's up, Snoop Dogg. Congratulations on you stopping smoking and getting your solo stove fixed pot. That is hilarious. Okay, so Snoop is still doing his thing. And if you are into that and you like sticky, icky, if you like cannabis, make sure that you get the solo stove. Okay, supported by Snoop Dogg, as he said. He's doing a commercial about it. But Snoop Dogg also was releasing that Doggy Style 30th anniversary vinyl album. And I think that's great because there's not enough artists that are releasing the old music on CD or even the new music. I like new music on CDs and stuff like that because I can pop it in my car and listen to the album. I don't have to wait to see what they're gonna, play on some streaming network. If they want to play some other artist, maybe I just want to listen to Snoop Dogg. So if you buy the album, you can listen to just Snoop Dogg. And he also has his album A Logarithm, which came out a couple years ago, I want to say. And it's a great album. It may have came out last year, but at any rate, the A Logarithm album is a great album. I bought it on Amazon.com. Great album. Make sure you get it. It's hot. A lot of fire tracks on it. So make sure you get that as well. And that is super news about Snoop Dogg. That he is still the old Snoop Dogg, right? He's got the solo stove fixed pot. All right. In other news, like he's still probably sitting there like, oh yeah, this is good. Sticky, icky. It's not sticky as much anymore with the smokeless thing. He got the smokeless pot. But, he's still like, yeah, we getting high. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, in other news, DJ Vlad got ridiculed for dissing Andre 3000's new flute album on YouTube, New Blue Sun. Vlad compared the streaming numbers for an unbiased vlog. Vlad said the biggest song on the album had 17,000 streams. The last song only had 2,000 streams. In comparison, the Outkast album still gets 20 million listeners per month. Fans fought for Andre though. They said Vlad was not sensitive to his artistic freedom. There were a few that rejected the album, which had no bars from the iconic rapper. So people were expecting bars, but he was playing wind instruments, not actually the traditional flute. Just know it is a wind instrument, which he calls a flute. And if there's any other flutes, I haven't heard of. I don't have the album yet, but I might get it just to zen out. So some of the people in the middle would say the album could have used a little bit of percussion, some drums. This opinion was displayed by many on social media, and they were trying to dance to the wind instruments on the album, trying to twerk to the beat. Where was the beat? The flutes and stuff, the wind instruments were just playing. It was like do 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 do, and then they're trying to twerk do 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 do. So it's kind of like not working, but what I'm saying, people were looking for that bass line and stuff like that, and they just weren't getting it. So in my opinion, I think the album, some of the tracks that I've heard were very soothing. The wind instruments should be labeled for like meditation purposes or whatever genre that's under, but definitely not in the hip hop and R&B genre for me, in my opinion. Okay. But, we love Andre 3000 and we still support what he does, support the brother. But, I just wanted to say that, it's something to be said about going on a label, because they keep you in tune with, if you think you're chasing artistic freedom and the fans are really not going to listen to it, they'll be like, okay, you can't put this on it. The label usually keeps the artistic freedom for the artist. The artist doesn't have as much artistic freedom as they want. And that's kind of the pros and cons of being on a label, right? You don't have all the artistic freedom, but they're going to make sure you have an album that gets good plays and, sells and gets awards and stuff like that. They're going to try their best to make sure that you put out good content. They're listening to it and making sure you're putting out the good content that's going to, that people are going to buy. So I think in today's age, we have a lot of artists out there that are going independent. So the listeners are like, well, we're not getting the value that we used to get as far as the songs, but you got to buy the albums. Even if it's streaming, you got to get the streams. I know I for one like to buy the CD so that I make sure I have it. I don't lose it. I got my stack of CDs or something I used to have, right? You'll be like bragging like, yeah, I got 200 CDs, and now it's like you can't even find the songs that you streamed. So get back to buying CDs again, support your artists, or if they just got streams right now, support the streams and let the record label or the artist know that you would like to get CDs and start to patronize them to get back to the music that they used to have. And the labels, hopefully they'll treat the artists right so we can have artists on labels and they can get paid lots of money and do tours. A lot of artists make their money from going on tour, the bulk of it, because I studied it a little bit, and because I was, I had a couple of artists that I was trying to get signed, and I studied a little bit. A lot of the bulk of their money comes from going on tour, getting on stage, selling out, making $100,000 per concert or whatever they make. So that's where they make their money usually. But, if they can make more money off of the record sales, then maybe, the artist would be a little bit more happier. So let's increase the volume at least and helping our part in what we can do in buying the albums, the CDs. Buy the Snoop Dogg album, the 30th edition, and make sure you support Andre 3000. Download his music if you want to zen out. This is not for dancing to. It is not for getting your crunk on. It is for sitting around eating crumpets and zenning out. Andre is in the new era. We support you, brother. And we support Snoop Dogg. Let's go. And Kelis. So I am Lonnie Latte with the Hip Hop 3D News right here on social media. Until next time. All right. See y'all. Make sure you like and share the video.